Okay, I'm calling on all NHL, MLB, NFL, MLS. No matter what your profession is, if you're a professional athlete, I'm calling on you to stop playing games until we end the child trafficking and the pedophilia in this country. Why am I asking you specifically? Because athletes are the Roman Colosseum, okay? That's where all the dirty deeds happen, is at your sports stadiums. Whether you believe it or not, I've witnessed it with my own two eyes. I witnessed it at Michigan State University. If you go in the Michigan State University library, the bottom floor, the pedophiles even taunt us with it. They wrote a book on it, okay, on how they even do it. It's the easiest place to do exchanges for child trafficking because there's so many people with their eyes on the big ticket, which is you athletes. So you athletes all have the power to literally put the biggest dent in child trafficking and pedophilia just by not playing your silly game. Okay? When you break it down, okay, I was a professional hockey player. It is a silly game. When you break it down, what's really happening at your sports stadiums, okay, the sinister acts of child trafficking and pedophilia. I witnessed it at Munn Ice Arena. They call it fun at Munn. And that's why that's what the private events are. Michigan State University hockey players. Those are the people with little extra money at the end of your hockey games. That's why they call it a private event. Because they're actually, if you know what I mean, with their privates. It is that sinister and that big that nobody would believe it. And I didn't believe it for the longest time. People kept telling me it doesn't exist, there's no way. Because they're part of it. So I want you to understand that, athletes. You have probably more power than police and the FBI to stop child trafficking. Okay? Because once you stop playing your silly games, if you go on strike for 1 year, every professional sports league, NBA, NFL, MLB, okay, NHL, MLS, every professional sports league, the women's NHL, okay, any women's professional sport league, they do it at every single stadium. That's how big it is. Because it's the easiest for them to get away with it. So I'm calling on athletes across the United States of America and across the world to stop playing your silly games. When you break it down, just imagine if you were one of those children being trafficked, tortured, and traded like a poker chip, and nobody cared about you because all eyes are on the big ticket, the athletes. Athletes, you have no idea how much power you have. The hardest part is setting our egos aside. That's why we all play sports. It's because of our ego, okay? And that's why you get a big paycheck, okay? So you'll never understand what's going on inside your sports stadiums. So I'm begging professional athletes all across the world to stop playing games, start putting the women and children in castles, and let's go looking for dinner, boys. Love you.